Hi, Alan Pim from APOS here, joined by my colleague Alan Golding. Alan is the Solution Consulting Manager at APOS. Alan, good to have you here today.
Good to be here, Alan. Thanks.
Talking today about unifying analytics data connectivity and how that happens with various BI platforms. And connectivity and a simplified view into data is important to any BI platform. Being able to unify that connectivity and business view into data across environments, that's a great goal and one that we hear from organizations as being an important objective. Alan, let's talk a bit about the APOS Live Data Gateway and where it fits with SAP Analytics Cloud. Give us a brief description of what can happen there.
Yeah, so Live Data Gateway is a solution that expands the connectivity options for SAP Analytics Cloud. And the cornerstone capability of that is to enable live connectivity to non-supported SAP data sources. Now, on top of that, we also support import connections for non-supported SAP data sources as well. So it can be used for both a live and import-based connectivity to Analytics Cloud.
Okay, great. There are components within Live Data Gateway that are probably important to understand. Can you speak a little bit about what we're showing here, these layers?
Yeah, so the bottom half there, the data virtualization layer, essentially this is a way for us to virtualize connections to the various data sources that we can support. And then on top of that, we have the semantic layer. This is like a layer that allows you to dictate and target the data sources and be able to decide what tables and fields you wish to expose from those connections.
Okay, so it sounds like that does a lot to simplify the aspects of data for the end users to be able to consume. Is that right?
Yeah, so we hear the term often self-service BI modeling. And really what that means is to enable end users themselves to be able to build models or views to expose the data for the reporting platforms. One of the main challenges of this is to shield users from the complexities of data itself. So this semantic layer really enables self-service BI modeling and shields data or shields users from those data complexities as well.
Okay, great. No doubt for SAC users, whether it's BI or planning, having that same semantic layer does a lot. But we know that there are most organizations that we work with that use multiple BI platforms. And this gets to the topic of being able to have shared assets across these platforms. So the platforms that often come up, Power BI, Tableau, Qlik, how can we help them?
Yeah, so if you look at the title of this slide, Unify BI and Analytics, and that's just exactly what Live Data Gateway can establish. So it cannot be only used for Analytics Cloud and other SAP data platforms, but it also can be used with OData connectivity within Live Data Gateway so that other BI platforms and data platforms like Tableau, Qlik, and Power BI can consume these connections from the data virtualization layer and be able to reuse those same views within that semantic layer as well.
Great. You mentioned OData connectivity as an important connection mechanism. Are there others?
Yeah, certainly. So not only we can establish connection from SAP Analytics Cloud to Live Data Gateway with SAP Native, and then other SAP platforms and Tableau can use OData, but we also offer JDBC and ODBC as protocols for consumption processes as well.
Okay, great. Well, this really does get to the single connection mechanism, single business layer, and does a lot to unify the BI and analytics processes. So thanks, Alan, for the input today. We'll talk to you on another session soon.